Hi everyone, it's Tanya Wells, midwife in New York City, and this is my breast cancer project. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about my hair. You know, I have known that I'm going to lose my hair on this chemotherapy regimen that I'm doing. I know it's only hair, but it isn't only hair. It's my hair. I just wanted to make a video to give my hair some respect. When I was a little girl, I was not willing to let anybody brush my hair. It's just all tangled all the time. I wasn't good at washing it or conditioning it or anything like that. I don't even think back then we had like very good conditioners for little kids. And my mom decided to cut all of our hair super duper short, just like a little boy cut, although of course people can have whatever haircuts they want. People would sometimes think that we were boys. And so when I was a little girl, even though I was not willing to let anybody do anything with my hair, so I was super jealous of people who had like ponytails and braids, and I was never able to grow my hair, really long, gorgeous hair until I was basically grown. I mean, I think I went through the 80s like everybody did, and there were all kinds of layers and stuff. And for me as an adult, I don't think that I consciously did this, but I very much was like, I have long hair. This is like a thing that I have. I have long hair. I go to the salon. I love my hair. I love it. Izzy's amazing. He gives me great haircuts. My hair always looks good. It's like long, and I get a keratin treatment in the summer because that way it's really nice and it's not frizzy or anything, and like it just always looks good. It takes me 5 minutes to dry it, and people always comment on my hair. And my dear friend and mentor Marcy Tardillo, as soon as I told her I had breast cancer and I was going to need chemo, she said, "Tanya, the first thing I thought of was, oh my God, your hair." Yeah. When you know that you're going to receive AC chemotherapy and you know that you're going to lose your hair, there is something that you can do. You might have heard of cold capping. So cold capping is you pay a fee. I don't know how much it costs. I hear it's very expensive, but everything's expensive in New York, so I imagine it's $1,000 like everything else. But cold capping is when you can actually put ice packs on your head during your chemotherapy so the medication doesn't get to your hair follicles and it can preserve your hair. And particularly the chemotherapy regimen that I'm receiving, which is these 4 doses of adriamycin and Cytoxan, it's well known that cold capping does not work very well for that. They say something like 20 to 25% of the people it will be successful for. And I talked with my oncology nurse and my oncologist, and they both said, you kind of just have a nest there. It's not really hair, and, all of this kind of thing. And I just kind of was like, you know what? It's all good. I'm not going to do cold capping. Also, if you know me, having a freezing cold cap on my head sounds like hell to me. I knew I was not going to be going through chemotherapy in January and February with an ice pack on my head. Like, that was just not. It's going to make me more miserable. So I think that when you find out that you're going to go through chemotherapy and you're going to lose your hair, I think like any hope that I had up until that point that I was going to be able to kind of slide out, have cancer, and have nobody notice is gone. I realized that there was no longer going to be any denying what I was going through. And it was a big part of my decision to go public and make this YouTube channel. And somebody was saying how, Rebecca Light, one of my former students, was saying how I was amplifying this cause. And the truth is, what happened when I got diagnosed was I thought, no, shame. I should have gone for a mammogram sooner. Shame, shame, shame. This is my fault. I worked too hard. I caused my cancer. And then terror. And then gratitude that I would have the opportunity to fight this, knowing that it was early enough for me to have a chance at some more time here. And then I hope nobody finds out. And then I have to have chemo. That means everybody's going to find out. Oh my God, I have to use my voice and I have to talk about this because I feel ashamed of losing, part of my body. I feel ashamed that we didn't catch it sooner. I feel ashamed that I'm going to lose my hair, and my hair makes me pretty. So I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not. And if there's anybody watching this that ever said to somebody, it's only hair, it will grow back, I want to tell you that you have never been in this position before. And that is the one thing that I have learned working in women's health, is that everybody thinks that they know what they would do, and they've never been in that position. And so please be careful. And another thing, please don't tell me that if I breastfeed that I won't get breast cancer. That's not true. I breastfed for 4 years. I got breast cancer 100%. It reduced my risk 0. I want to make that really clear, that if you breastfed, please still get screened for breast cancer. Please. It's not a 100% protection. Quite honestly, I don't think that I'm the exception. I think tons and tons and tons of women who breastfeed get breast cancer. And one of the people that I have known in my life was physically breastfeeding her baby when she found her stage 4 breast cancer. So I think that that is actually how she found it, because she was nursing. So, you know, she was in touch with her breast at the time. So let's try and not blame women, because we already think that everything is our fault. Back to my hair. I just want to kind of give my hair like its due and just say, like, I love you. And I'm so sorry to see you go. And I'm so sorry that my appearance has to change, that even strangers that don't give a shit about me are basically gonna know that I have cancer. And I don't feel like dealing with those people. I love my anonymity. I'm a New Yorker. And I know that this is like the last step in getting there, and that I'm gonna have to live with a bald head for many months. So right now, my chemo is gonna end the last week of April, if all goes well. And if I'm lucky, I'll have a little pixie cut that I can show by 4 or 5 months after that. So I'm gonna go through the whole summer with no hair, and it's gonna be hot. And I've been wearing this stupid thing on my head today, and my head is hot. And I went to Pilates today, and I was so worried about putting my head on the reformer that I was gonna get hair everywhere. So I was like, okay, I better figure out what to do. And like, I found this like thing that I got, and I wrapped it up. But I want to just show you why I'm making this video, and that is because my hair is gonna go, and I think it's gonna go tonight or tomorrow. But just to give you an idea, I don't know if this will focus right, but okay, so this does not hurt. Does not hurt. I'm just grabbing from the back of my head. Now you can see. Just like that. It's coming off. I mean, it's, if I just washed it and combed it, it would be all over the place. So I'm gonna have to let go of it, and I have to do it soon. And then I'm gonna be dealing with what to do with my head every day, and I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. What I will tell you is that I know that I don't have a choice, so I'm gonna do it anyway, because that's what women do. We just do shit anyway, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I wanted to talk to you about this very real thing that I thought I would have a lot more grace about, that I just don't. So we have some evidence here. So this is what I have going on right now. And if I just, it comes right out. Just long hair is coming right out. So I'll wear a little bit of hair for the rest of this video, for my own sake. But in any case, if you see me around, my options for hair are going to be hats, scarves, wigs, and bald. And I got a wig. Sarah and Jenny came with me. We have a video about it. It looks great. Hurts my head. This is not easy. This part is not easy. So we'll see who I become and like what kind of acceptance there comes with it. What I've heard from people on my breast cancer support group on Facebook, which is so amazing. Hi everyone there. You're amazing, and I love you because you get it. What happens for people is that they go through this grief and this mourning about their about losing their hair, and then they shave their head, and then they feel better. That's what's around the corner for me. I just have to have faith, even though I really just want to say that I don't want to do this. Enough tears. We're going to document it. We're going to shave my head. You'll see what's going on. I'll share it with you, and I will see you next time. That's all I have to say today. It's a lot. See you soon.